What's up, everybody? I'm in Alice, Texas today, and it's been a while since I've done a toy hunt, especially here. I'm at a Walgreens that you can see right there. I don't know if they have anything new, but let's check it out. And then after here, we'll go check out Walmart. So let's go see what we can find. All right, let's see what we can find. We have these figures here. A little bit of Pokemon, turtles. That's a big dino egg. Looks like they have some sales going on. That's what they got for Hot Wheels. A few more Hot Wheels here. There's Car. A couple other die casts. There's some cartooned. I might have to get this one because it looks a lot like the A-Team van. Some more of the Series 2. Let's see. Some old Power Rangers. Definitely some older Marvel Legends for that amount. Spy Family. A couple Pops. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Gogeta. Page Punchers. Let's see what Star Wars figure this is. Yeah, it's a K2SO. Okay, let's check on the other side. Some dinos, Laser X, a little bit of Nerf. Yeah, not seeing a whole lot here. Some little Lego sets. I already have that Darth Maul and Superman. I need to put those together. A couple more sets. Yeah, not seeing really anything else that interests me down this aisle. Cool looking Spidey right there. Let's see what else they have here. No, I think that's about it. Here's some of their die-cast cars. But yeah, I think I might go ahead and head to Walmart. Well, this location has the Hasbro and Mattel display, but it's way up here. There's some of the Hot Wheels they have. And here's some of the Star Wars figures. Ayla. And here's a Cobra Trooper Retro. Spider, or Spirit Spider. Some of their other older waves. Here's the Stinger. Some of the 2-packs. There's Sandman, J. Jonah Jameson, some O2 Transformers. There's a Firefighter. Plenty of Law and Orders. I don't see Crystal Ball here. I was going to try and pick that up for a friend of mine. But definitely cool to see the Hasbro display at a different store. Now here's what they got for wrestlers. Some more Motu. Here's their Thundercats and Motu. First time I've seen that Chitara in person. There's a Skeller Ra, regular Multiverse Motu, and some more wrestlers, and some of the other Mattel stuff. But yeah, pretty cool to see. Here's what they got for dinos. And the speaker here is loud. Plenty of the Superman movie figures. I don't see the big T-Rex. And here's some turtles. Here's another 2-pack that wasn't at the display. Still nice to see that there is a different 2-pack. This is what they have for Star Wars. Some what they got for Black Series. Kind of a lot of the same old, same old. I'm not seeing a whole lot of Marvel Legends that are on this side. Here are the big Titan ones, but none of the Galactus that seems to be pretty popular, not even up there. Some more Marvel figures and Mr. Beast. Here's some blockies, but these are the kind of same ones from the movie. Here's what they got for Transformers. There's one of the Constructicons, Bone Crusher. Here is a regular Grimlock. Not the G2 look. Some more little Transformers. Now we're getting into some wrestling. There's some RVD, Stone Cold and Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Law Knight or LA Knight. Sorry, I haven't watched wrestling in forever, so Steve Austin. And then there's CM Punk. Some other little stuff here, the Skibbity. Not a lot going on here. There's some Zelda and Mario figures. A little bit of Pokemon that way. Kind of briefly went through the Lego aisle. I didn't see any of the Spider-Man minifigures there. And none here. The only minifigures they had were the F1s. And I got some of those, but here we're in the die-cast area. Got some Harleys. What I'm trying to look for, and I will say thanks to Luna, is the A-Team van. And I know it's part of the Green Light series, so I'm not quite seeing any green lights yet. But that car looks pretty cool. Some more die casts. There's some mini Fast and Furious cars. Motu. Some Star Wars. I don't know how I can mispronounce that. Some more TIE Interceptors back there. Regular TIEs. There's some Matchbox. Some cars. And there's some monster trucks. Some 2-packs. They don't seem to have any of the Marvel monster trucks. There's a Barbie. Some Mario. Oh, there's a blue Yoshi. Maybe I might get that just because it's a blue Yoshi. Some Avatar. And here's some Hot Wheels. I might just take a quick look through here. I doubt there's anything that I would be interested in because I'm usually a little late to this party. But yeah, let's keep going. Sorry about that, but it seems like I took pictures instead of video. So this is kind of what I saw in this one section. But stuff happens. This is what they have. Let's continue to the hunt. We have a lot of pops here. Let's go see around the little corner. So I guess here's the regular pop area. And if you've kind of kept up, the other week I did find a couple or three chases. Very surprised to find them. There is one other chase that I'm somewhat looking for. That would be, I believe it's from GT. It's a Gogeta chase. And right now I'm not seeing any Dragon Ball GT, just Oolong from Dragon Ball. But yeah, I'm going to just take a quick look through here, because one of the other chases that I found was a Jubilee chase, and that is definitely not it. But yeah, I'm going to check through these real quick and see what's beside me. Yeah, didn't see any, but this one looks cool from Diablo. And this Megatron looks cool. Black Arachna. Here's some Dragon Stars. And a Daima Goku. Regular size version. And a little size Vegeta. There's an Ultraman and a little Banpresu statue. Some more anime figures down here. There's an Uryu. I need to think about picking this one up because I don't know if Figure Arts is going to make one. From Assassination Classroom. There's what they got in their DC area. There's Bizarro, Jade, and a couple others in the back. Here's a Spawn, Green Arrow. Couple bigger statues, Punisher, Deadpool, some more DC. Here's some turtles. A few more turtles. NECA. And here's a few more what they have at the end of this aisle. There's Beetlejuice, Nightmare Before Christmas, It, Halloween, The Invisible Man. Here's Michael. And these NECA costumes and Jaws. But I think that's going to do it for this hunt. I'll see you out in the vehicle. Okay, I know. I'm not in my vehicle. I kind of had to get on the road quick because I had some groceries. Some were cold, and from the Walmart to my place is about 45 minutes, so I didn't want to take too long. So I just decided I'd finish the video here. So first, Walgreens really didn't have a whole lot, had a lot of older stuff, and for the price that they wanted, it's like, when are you guys going to put these on clearance? Like that, I can't think of her name. I'll try to show a picture of it and I'll put it here somewhere. Or I'll just put her name here once I'm editing. But yeah, they had a cool few things. One of the things that I did pick up is this. I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole, but I did get a cartooned diecast car. Main reason is, to me, it looks a lot like the A-Team band. Main reason I got it. And there were two there. I got the one that was messed up because I'm going to open it. Left the nicer one in case somebody does find it and they're in package collector. But that's one of the things I got. Also, I saw these And I got two of these. Um, they're like these little Godzilla mystery baggies. I'll go ahead and open these now. Um, I'll try and do it while I'm recording now, um, just to remind some of you if you've watched my channel over time, and if you're new, I do have some hand issues, so it does make some things difficult, but let's see. Um, Hopefully I'm not going to struggle too much with this, but if I do, I have something that'll help me. Okay, got it. So before I open it, just to kind of show you what comes in, are different Godzillas, Mecha Godzillas, Biollante, and a few others. That Mecha Godzilla looks pretty awesome. But yeah, there's Space Godzilla. So let's see. Okay. So yeah, you definitely can't tell what's in there. Comes in this ball or whatever. But I'll try and open this now. So again, bear with me. I might actually have to use my knife tool for this one. Not seeing it opening, so yep, time for the tool. So yeah. I think that blade's getting dull. Might have to get another one. So, yeah, you don't want to see this part. Okay, so I finally got it free from the plastic. Uh, let's see if I can open this without having to cut it out or cut out, edit the video. Um, let's see, because it looks like there's two places it can open, whether it's, okay, here's the top. Okay, I'll let you guys check it out first. I can wiggle it out. Wow, this thing looks tiny. Well, this is so far the display base that it comes with. So a little damaged building. Yeah. So it comes with the display base and damaged building. Some damaged buildings here. Trying to take this out before I see it. Oh, well, definitely looks like a Godzilla. So, yeah, this is definitely a little guy, not very tall. And his legs and tail. So I'll put this together at the end and show you guys pictures. I'll just open this later also because that took way too long. And I'll show you at the end. All right, and next for Walmart, as you guys saw, that Walmart had the Hasbro and Mattel display. It It was weird. It was not in the middle of an area, whether it was near the electronics or the toy section. I mean, it was at the toy section, but it was at the top of the aisle. Um, and unfortunately, they didn't have a crystal ball. I'm trying to look one for a friend of mine. Luckily, the first time that I saw one, they had plenty, and I did pick up one for myself. But there were a few other things that I saw there that I wanted, and one of those things, I saw the Motu Thundercats crossover, and the one that, well, there's two. If I saw them, I would pick them up. I saw one of them, and that's the Chitara one. I think she looks great. I picked her up because, well, it's Chitara. So, but yeah, I picked her up. Uh, in the diecast area, I saw, or we saw, some of the Star Wars Hot Wheels vehicles that they had, and I picked up two of the TIE Interceptors. That's one of my favorite ties, and these were basically clearance at $6 each. So you can't go wrong for $6 each when they're normally priced about $14, $15. So yeah, that's a score for me. But I think that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Let me know if you saw something that I might have missed that you would have liked to have picked up. Again, that was the second time I've seen the Hasbro Mattel display. I think that was really cool. Have you seen it? I know a lot of people, I've watched their videos looking for it, and some have been successful after many attempts. Some are still on the lookout for them. I don't know why a lot of the Walmarts don't have the display, because I went to a few in Corpus Christi, and only one had the display. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Like I said, I'll show you a picture of the two Godzilla figures that I have put together. But until then, Simo says, collect what you like, be awesome to one another. Till the next video, I'll see you later.